It is really important that policies, in particular European policies, but also national policies, of course, take into account gender impact of those policies. And this is not always the case. But in the European Commission, we have adopted a policy where we are mainstreaming gender equality across all the different policy areas. So when we look at energy policy, for example, vulnerable groups, in particular women, but also other vulnerable groups, they are often hit harder by crisis. So for instance, when there's an energy crisis, energy prices are rising, vulnerable groups suffer even more. And this is why the European Union has adopted policies, but also financial instruments to support these vulnerable groups. So for example, we have the Just Transition Mechanism and the Social Climate Fund that are really there to make sure that the transition that we are having in energy in the European Union is fair and just, and that we really support, in particular, the one that need it most. I'm also really proud that recently we adopted a Citizens' Energy Package, and in the Citizens' Energy Package we want to empower consumers and citizens to take part actively in the energy transition. We want to protect the most vulnerable groups, and we want to make sure that we make the whole energy transition people-focused. Because without a people focus of our policies will fail. I'm really happy that you asked this question, because it is, of course, true that in the European Union we are a legislative powerhouse. So we have one of the most impressive laws that regulate, amongst others, the energy transition. But of course these laws, they mean nothing unless they are implemented and applied and enforced at the national level. So you can have a law on paper, but it will be meaningless unless it's also implemented and applied on the ground. And here we can really see that out of all the rules that we have and also the rights that we give to our citizens when it comes to energy, very often these rights are not translated and not applied in practice. So this is something that we really need to change. So from the European Commission side, we are doing a lot to help the member states to implement and apply the rules in practice. And I think a very important thing here also is data. We need to have the right information about the differentiated impact that our laws have on different types of citizens. So we are really disentangling the data we have, so that at the national level, member states can make sure that they protect and support the people in society that need it most. Another important aspect is awareness raising, because many vulnerable people and also women, they don't know their rights. So this is also something that is important, and here we are supporting also awareness raising campaigns, and this is of course a very important part, because you can really see that the implementation gap, it is also an equality gap. So we need to close both gaps. The Citizens' Energy Package that we recently adopted as a European Commission really sets the bar very high and passes a very clear message. We need to empower citizens, so citizens need to play an active role in the energy transition through energy communities, through self-production and consumption. We need to protect the most vulnerable citizens in the society, and we need to build trust. Citizens need to trust the energy transition and need to get trust also in the policies that we have and the public administrations. So to empower citizens to play an active role in the energy transition, as part of the Citizens' Energy Package, we adopted recommendations to member states to support rolling out of energy communities and self-production and consumption. And here it is very important that we have a supportive regulatory framework at the national level. Very often energy communities don't know, for example, how can they connect to the grids. Rules are unclear, there's a lot of bureaucracy, there is not a lot of money available to support the energy communities. So we are supporting member states to really make sure that the right framework conditions are in place. Then we need access to finance and access to information. And again, as a European Commission, we are promoting very much one-stop shops so that it's very clear for the citizens in a country, where can I go to for practical advice? Where can I learn from others? But we also need, and this is the third thing, we need low-cost digital solutions. And here we are working with creating a data space on energy for the European Union. And this will also be really important because citizens need to become more active in the energy transition, but they also need to have the information and the means, and it needs to be affordable as well. So I honestly believe we need to work together. We need to see each other as a team Europe, where through the different levels of government, European level, national level, regional and local level, we are working together. And also we need to be a team with the solution providers and the citizens. And as Team Europe, we can really show the way to accelerate the energy transition.